The dam is cracking. It's cracking.
Ooh.
It broke!
Oh no! That's not good. I'm assuming that's going to be this episode, but that's not a good thing at all. Hopefully they can glue it back together. 11, use your glue powers.
11, come on, 11 is right.
We need our number 2.
So I was joking with Kim because I haven't broken a pencil, and I'm like, I don't know if we're going to be able to bring them.
No.
She did.
That's what like,
Sorry, I didn't have faith in you, Kim. You are amazing.
I'm working out, guys.
Yeah. Pencil powers. So, welcome back, everyone.
Yes,
Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
We're going to be watching the finale of season 4 of Stranger Things.
Wow. Yeah.
So this is episode 409, and we are very excited to get into this.
Yes.
We're
So
ready,
excited.
prepared.
Yes.
Yes.
Max is going in that house.
That's right.
She is so heroic. All her characters are brave in one way or another, but she is sacrificing herself and trusting her friends and hoping that her friends can stab him through the heart or whatever they got to do with their awesome trash lids of nailness and
Kerosene bottles.
Yeah, the kerosene bottles.
The
And
house is going down tonight.
Spears. So I'm hoping that they could actually kill Vecna. I know it's going to be complicated, and they'll figure it out as they go, because look how far they've survived and come, you know, just
They're going to need
all the
11.
crazy monsters.
And she's so far away, too.
Yeah, and that's the whole
2,000
question last
miles.
time.
Sure, yeah.
How is everyone going to get where they need to be very quickly?
Yeah. And then you got
Find
Hopper
out.
and Joyce and Marie
Marie, yes.
out of the country.
Marie Yuri.
Marie
Marie Yuri and
boy.
Dimitri. I know, we want them all together.
I don't know about the helicopter.
We're short one plane. Well, 2 planes. They need 2 planes now.
Yes, I done.
One
That
from
helicopter's
Russia.
not gonna-
Yeah, it's funny,
Yeah,
but like,
the
oh my
kids.
god, it's going to take a long
The
time.
pizza van's not going to cut it.
don't
And I
think so.
can't help it. I'm hoping for the best for all our characters, and I'm worried about certain characters. But the show is fun because even though some things are kind of predictable, there's a lot of things that are not. And like the whole Nancy thing threw me for a loop because I didn't expect her to be taken.
That's right,
I mean,
yeah.
she has a lot of guilt as well, but I didn't expect her to be the next victim of Vecna.
Yeah.
Although she was the
and
messenger.
he really used her because she's a great reporter, and he knew that she would be the best messenger for 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
he's
in
just
this
using
case,
her.
because I was afraid that
Yeah.
she was the next
Definitely.
goner, and that would have been
Yeah,
horrible.
or Steve,
So
yeah.
the 4th victim, that's gonna break the pencil,
That's right.
or the dam, I should say.
Right.
So shall we get into this episode?
Yes,
Yeah.
let's do it.
We're watching on Netflix, of course. 409.
Mary has good taste. What can I say?
Oh,
look
my
at
God! Look at that.
Oh, is she gonna see that?
Oh boy.
So I've been dreaming about something else?
You tell me.
so cute.
Use your imagination.
Who needs imagination?
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, right there. Oh, and there's a phone call.
Yeah.
Darn.
I pray that something will happen to me.
I'm glad Lucas is hearing this.
Yeah.
You wanted Billy to die.
Why are you talking?
Ooh,
Be
this
quiet.
would be, no,
Oh, it's him.
Vecna's mind.
You will be the chosen
See?
one. The fourth, the final sacrifice. It's going to be you that breaks the world.
I said stay away!
Holy crap. You can do it.
Prissy, this is for you.
That was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. These kids
Oh,
are going to
not
come
really.
now.
No.
Oh, no. Erica, do something quick.
You shut your light off.
Get your
Come
spear.
on,
Son of a bitch.
Oh, my
They're
God.
ruin everything. They're going to foil the whole plan.
Come on.
Happy?
Yes.
Very happy. Smiling. Good. Keep doing it.
Good job. Oh my
all
God, all of them.
Oh, no. Family reunion.
Because they had that big mind flare. Ooh, the hand.
Handcuffed.
You're done.
We'll find out. That's the original song.
Yep, and then
He's like,
Jason's
oh,
gonna be
shit.
there.
They're here with a gun. God damn it! He's gonna ruin everything. Don't you shoot him!
No, step. Wait. We don't have to do this. If I wake her too soon, we all die. Hey.
Aww. That's nice. Uh-oh,
Here they come.
there's this event or something?
They can't get in through there, can they?
Yes, they can.
Oh, yes,
They
yes,
are.
they can.
Stab it.
You okay?
Oh.
It's touching her.
Yeah.
No, not me.
No! Oh my God, that's not good.
Crap. Did it just Nancy?
No. Oh,
All of them.
no.
They're all getting all three.
Yes. Oh.
Don't slide on the blood. Oh, great!
Yeah. Oh my God, a lot of them.
Oh,
The room, shut the room.
Shut the door. Go. Come on. No! What are you doing?
Why? Why is
Yes,
he
yes, an idea. No!
Why?
But the bats can fly in there.
There he is!
Yes, yes.
No!
No.
Good job. Oh crap, don't break
No!
the wall!
Don't break it! No.
No! Come on, 11. Good.
Good.
All
It
right.
has to be 11.
Yes.
Hi. Oh no.
Oh, no. No. No, no, no.
No, no, no.
No.
Oh, no, no.
Oh
Did he
no.
break something?
To sacrifice himself.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Oh, that one not.
No.
Oh,
Wow.
I piggybacked from a pizza dough freezer.
Long story.
What?
boy. Take the word
He's
for it.
back.
I will kill you again.
Is that what you did?
And Max.
Damn it.
No!
No.
Points are trying.
He takes her
Come on.
powers. Oh my God, this is gonna be so
Oh,
bad.
come on. No, no.
I want you to watch.
No.
Oh,
no,
don't
no,
you
no.
touch Max.
Yeah.
Papa is dead.
Ooh, that was good to lead with.
Mm-hmm.
He could not shape us. He could not change us. An explorer of a realm unspoiled by mankind. I saw a means to realize my potential.
It's back.
That was you.
So now she's seeing all
Guys,
this.
no, he's getting
Oh,
them.
my God, come on.
Oh no! Come on, Dustin.
Oh, boy, come on.
Come
Oh
on,
no,
Dusty
they're gonna
Buns.
beat
Come
on
get
him.
him! No! No!
Hawkins will burn.
No, no.
No, come on,
Oh,
Lucas.
come on.
No, come on.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
Jason is gonna see this.
Okay.
I love you.
Oh, there you go. You said it. Perfect timing.
Do you hear me? I love you.
She
You're my
needs to hear.
superhero.
Yes, please, please,
And I can't lose you. Okay?
please. Good.
No,
come
no,
on.
no.
Don't let it start! Don't let it
No.
start! No!
Come on.
No! No! Who's saying this?
No.
Alright.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, Joyce,
Yeah,
get
buddy.
him.
Chase him.
Give it to him. Oh,
Come on.
With the more.
Hi, Marie.
Very good.
Ooh, a flaming sword.
Oh my God, it's cool, but it's like, do you have any experience with a sword? It better be good. He is like awesome.
Yeah,
Nice! Yeah, come on, satisfaction! Yeah, everyone take the shot.
She's been dying to do this. No way! So close! Get that damn limb. Yeah!
Yes!
Part.
Bam. Triple tap.
Where is
He's
he?
gone.
Oh, come on. Where the hell is he?
I didn't run away this time, right?
Oh,
No.
boy. Granny.
You didn't run. I think it's my year, Henderson.
Oh,
I think it's finally my year.
no. Oh. Oh, he was a true
Yeah,
hero.
it was. Oh,
See anything?
We're gonna get you some help, okay?
Oh my god.
yeah, she's gonna go with her ride.
No.
It's a miracle, but I don't think so. I think she's. Oh, that's it.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. No way.
She's all twisted too.
No. So she did die.
Yeah.
Ew! Oh, sick. Oh. Okay, so maybe she survived.
In a series of ritualistic murders which have been linked to a local satanic cult known as
Yeah,
Hellfire.
Oh my god, that's sticky. Oh yeah, finally. Ah, God, long awaited.
Moving faster than my brain. I cannot seem to get it.
It's almost like her twin.
You know what I mean?
Yay!
Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. Oh.
Hi. Oh.
I kept it open.
Enough that.
Hair. Pigeon.
Aw.
You shrunk.
Ooh, look all the dead grass.
Slowly.
Yeah, shoot.
Holy
Wow.
crap.
Oh, God.
It's a helicopter.
Wow.
What are you gonna do? Woo! That was good.
wow,
How they ended that.
Wow, God.
Man.
Right, that's gonna be.
I tried to predict things. I didn't expect that
Neither,
at all.
That was
Me
completely.
neither.
Oh my God.
I was blindsided by that.
Oh, gosh.
That's tremendous.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I love the music.
Whoa.
Oh my god, the emotions in this
Yes.
episode.
My God.
I
Wow.
know, between
Yeah.
Eddie and Max.
Max, yeah.
Oh my god, it was so
Poor Eddie and poor
devastating.
Max, too.
Oh my god,
Jeez.
poor Max and Eddie too. Like both were
Yes.
terrible, and I feel so bad for Eddie. And
I do
like
too. My
everyone's
gosh.
gonna see him as a bad person, as a killer. Like he was framed. They think this like the worst thing possible. He was
Yeah,
always
yes,
running
he
because he
This
had no
worshiping
choice.
cult,
Yeah.
and he's the head of it. I mean, that's what the
Right, my
news
God.
said just now. That's terrible.
So they
Right.
fed
Yeah.
into that,
Yes.
and he actually died being a hero. He was such a
He
He
good
was
guy.
a tremendous
Yes, he
hero,
said he
and his
wasn't running
confidence
away.
was
Friends
boosted
know.
with
That's right.
Dusty and playing the guitar, and he was just like,
I love that scene.
Yes, I liked him.
Perfect episode, so freaking good. I had it in my head that Steven was 100% going to die this episode. I so thought he was. I'm happy he didn't, but I'm still very heartbroken.
yeah, especially with the whole story about, you know, his dream and his kids. And
I know they
all
kept
these
building it and
Harringtons.
building it
That's
so
what
much where I'm
someone's
like,
gonna go
he's going to be the one to go.
Yes.
And with Max, because she was already in danger, I thought that at the end, even though I started going back and forth, I really didn't think she was going to get killed. And like to the point where she's in a coma, like I got so emotional there when
Yes,
she
me too,
like
yes.
just when Lucas is holding her and he's like desperate to Erica, like call an ambulance, and she can't see, and she's saying I'm not ready to die, I'm not ready, and she was so
know.
scared.
Yes.
And Of course, like just the complete opposite of what she was saying, because she felt so guilty about thinking such bad things about her brother and wanting him to die, because I can't imagine how much hell she went through in her life because of him, because he was a mean person. He was a terrible person, and he redeemed himself.
Honestly,
too,
I mean, sometimes you think things and say things you don't mean, you know, and if someone is really mean to you for so many times, I mean, you do have mean thoughts. But it was interesting how Vecna went through Lucas to her, and for a moment, at least I thought that, oh my God, he's thinking really bad things of her, you know, like Lucas is saying, how could you think that, you know, but it wasn't. It was
and I gotta learn, because we can hear each other, but when things get really loud, I try not to adjust the volume too much, because then I could like disrupt it or pause it by accident. So a couple times I couldn't hear you, but so I told myself to stop trying to say stuff, because in that moment I was like, no, that's Vecna, because immediately I think that was
then
well
you
done
can tell,
too.
then his eyes, and you knew, okay, he took over.
And I think that was well done, because how it's not so predictable, where I was like, okay, well, how is Max going to draw him out? Because he's extremely smart. He's going to know what she's trying to do.
Right.
And there's a lot of people, unfortunately, with despair, guilt, a lot of issues that he can hone into. So I was like, he's going to be like, I already have a couple people in mind. I know you. Why are you here? Like, why are you here? Because like you're going to try to fight me or do something. And but no, like she was completely honest with him, and she meant what she said.
Yes, she did.
You know, she really wanted to just end it and get rid of the pain and guilt that she felt.
She did,
So
and with 11 seeing this, and she's like, her plan's not going to work. It's just not going to work.
I like it. I like that. I mean, I love it when people win. We want the good to win over evil, but to have this level of, you know, I always say realism, but just like 11 really struggling, and you know, I think that was a crazy battle that they had, but she struggles as well. Like I was expecting her powers, even though they're so strong, to see something even more, although she did bring Max back.
She did. I mean, she was dead for a minute, you know, and she brought her back. Now she's in a coma. Yes, she's alive.
Yeah. And I thought we were going to see more superpowers. And I took it literally, where Papa was like, you have to fly. And I'm like, she's going to be a Superman or Superwoman, you know. And actually, you know, just not just that, but, you know, take it to the next level. And wow, like the emotions behind this episode alone were so good and so intense.
And Jason with so much revenge.
I know.
I'm so disappointed in that. I mean, but he was just straightforward. That's what, you know, he couldn't see beyond that. Like he just concluded what happened, and he couldn't let it go. And that was the most annoying part. You know, it was very upsetting how he got there just in time, but it was the perfect meetup. I mean, how was this going to happen? And him meeting up there while Max is in trouble, and Lucas has to focus on her for the music. He freaking breaks the Walkman. Oh, I hated him.
I know it.
I know it. And then him getting cut in half right when the gate opened and the crack opens, and he just gets spliced right with it. Oh,
Erica was so great. She was phenomenal fighting that kid and going up for her brother.
Yeah.
She was upstairs.
Yeah. This was very good. I mean, now I kind of expected that this was not going to continue on. I thought this would just wrap up completely, and then we'd have a new bad guy next time. But I like how they're following through with the story, because it's always like that, you know. And but here now, you know, we're having the ashes floating through from the upside down, so now it is open fully, or starting to take over our right side up world. And that's terrifying.
And I thought Henry was gonna go back to Max and try to kill her, so then that would be full, you know, gates open, that's it.
I know, because
I think so.
I want to know your theories too, because
she's already dead for a minute. Did that automatically open it?
Because it cracked, like the ground already cracked and opened, and we see it seeping through. So there's a lot of theories, I'm sure, there, where they mention cracks until it breaks. So maybe because he didn't steal her soul, I'm going to say it like that, she's in a coma. I'm hoping she can come back to us. I'm afraid she will be blind, that all the trauma that happened to her, she'll have a limp and maybe blind or something. But maybe he'll have to go finish the job once he heals to fully open the gate, or just find someone else. Because he did open it to a certain extent, but maybe because she didn't fully die completely and he didn't absorb her, maybe it didn't fully open the way he thought it was going to. Like, it immediately was going to just take over.
Maybe.
And Will's being affected greatly.
Yeah, now that he's back in Hawkins.
God.
Oh my God.
Tremendously.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah, and you feel it. Like, the acting again is so great,
It's
and
almost
with
like
Will
he's
just
gonna be
explaining
a
that.
victim, yeah.
It was so great to see, Hopper come back.
Oh,
and
and
see
see all the kids are back.
Yes,
and
I love that. We needed that. I'm like, we got to see Hopper and Eleven get together, and that was a sweet moment. I'm glad they had a moment together, and then having everyone outside,
That was good.
all happy, hugging.
Yeah,
That was
it's
good.
only for a moment.
That's right. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Until they see the center.
Yeah, it makes sense that our groups were separated. I was hoping they'd all be together, but it makes sense, and it gave it importance for them to be in the areas that they were at the time.
Yeah.
Like they had to be there.
Yeah, and it all worked. They all helped each other.
And I'm glad Dustin talked to Eddie's uncle too.
I know. Yeah.
I am really
He's a
happy
good
that,
guy.
again, another emotional moment, and I'm really happy he did. And I think we mentioned it before early on, but we did mention that was Enoch. I don't know
Yes,
if we did
it
on the channel
was.
or not.
Yes.
I think we did. I think it
uncle
was
is
first
Enoch.
episode. Like, afterwards we were talking about it.
Yeah.
Right.
But, of
Looks
course, a
very
little older
different.
here. But we love him on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh,
Yes.
But, yeah, that was, that was a very sad moment.
That
And I'm
was.
glad that he listened to Dustin and he understood it,
Yes,
instead of
that's good.
saying, like, what are you talking about, you crazy kids, and
Yeah, right.
always
That's
hoping
good.
to find him
Yeah.
again, kind of gives him closure, as
yeah.
sad as that is.
It
But
does.
it also sucks because Dustin had to talk about the earthquake, so
yeah.
he's not really telling him what happened.
I know,
like,
and he's
he was
saying
an
he was
actual
so
hero.
brave and he was fighting for the town. I mean, the uncle's just letting him talk to him, and he, he's saying what, he truly feels, that he is a hero inside. He is a good kid.
Yeah.
And he's let Dustin talk, but when he's saying that, he's like, he fought how did he fight? It's an earthquake.
Like
But
him,
he's letting
yeah.
him talk because he needed to hear some good words about
That's
his
good,
his
yeah.
nephew.
Yeah, I wish he said something like, I was with him when the earthquake hit, and, build up all that other things that he said, but be like, I was with him and he saved my life,
That's
like,
right.
I was
Exactly.
going to die and he jumped in and saved my life,
Yeah.
just to give him some kind of
Yeah, because him
hero
saying,
stature.
he saved tried to save Hawkins, and he did, but
Yeah.
It was so sad.
I know.
I mean, but
Dustin was
that's
such a sweetheart.
as much as I hate it, like, that's a good story. Like, that's good writing right
Yes,
there,
yeah.
because here, like, he, didn't come back. His name was cleared, and everything is back to normal. And people are like, "Holy crap! There was a monster. It wasn't you. There's some kind of wizard out there doing all of this stuff." And so it's sad. It's extremely sad for only his friends to know that he was heroic. He saved Hawkins. He saved the world, most likely, and it was on him. Like, he decided to do that to be the distraction, and hear everyone in the real world think he's a murderer.
Yes.
And it's just
And it was
really
just
sad.
horrific.
It's really
Yeah.
horrible. Yeah.
Kills you. It just stabs you right in the heart.
Oh, geez,
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
There's so
But-
many things to talk about.
And
Oh my
with
God.
Robin, that was a great
Oh, that was-
ending.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's-
God.
yes.
I loved it.
with the peanut butter.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like absolutely adorable, and I'm like, oh my God. Can you imagine,
Well, she
like,
talked
both
a
of them
lot.
nervous ranting to each
That's
other
right.
all the time? It was cute. I love them being
Yeah.
nervous together.
Yeah,
And
and for
she
Steve
did.
to just see that,
Yes,
he's
he
like,
did.
oh,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
so happy.
Really good for you,
Yeah.
and I'm glad that she also had similar feelings, because even when she was caught with her boyfriend and she saw Robin, she was like, oh,
Yeah, you can see
Yeah.
that.
So that was
yeah.
nice to see. But and then
Right,
Steve,
right.
I really thought, him and Nancy were going to get together, and with them, the triangle with Nancy, Jonathan, and Steven, I like how no one's the bad guy, and
Yeah,
that's the
that's
hard
good,
part. They're all
good.
good people, and
Yeah.
Steven,
Yes.
I mean, he was tough in the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a
Yeah.
a bully kind of
Yeah.
character, and he
Yeah.
really came around. He's a good guy,
He
and he
sure
even
did.
said that, like, would it be different if you weren't my first, what did he call it, like, realization, because through her knocking the head, I forget what his analogy was, but if he learned before her and changed, would things be different now?
Right.
And she still cares for him, and he obviously cares for her. So it's interesting, and it's sad, you know, because I'm curious on what's going to happen there.
And Jonathan feels, you know, he knows something's up, and
Yeah.
you know, I thought he was going to tell her about his pursuance where he wants to go to school.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
too.
And
He
he didn't
do
say
it.
it just yet, but it was close.
I'm wondering if he's
Maybe,
waiting for the right time, or if
Yeah.
he's kind of regretting his decision because he doesn't want to break up with her, because that's what he was saying before, where he was like, you know, I don't want her, because if I say I'm going, she's going to follow me, and I don't want her to follow me. So it sounded like
he
he
wants
was
her
going
to
split up,
pursue, you know, a different school where she needs to go.
which is extremely supportive.
Yeah,
Like
it
he
is.
wants her
Yeah.
to, you know, be there for
Definitely.
herself first and not just follow him and just have kids. He mentioned that. And he wants her to be her own person and have the job she wants. And he knows her. He knows that she's going to follow him. But now she's kind of falling for Steven again. So
And Steven wants 6 kids.
So
no
either
pressure.
way-
So either way, she's going to be 6 kids. But
She's
yeah,
like,
so
oh
we'll see
my
what
God,
happens.
that's
But I'm
whatever.
like, you know, if you like that, that's cool. I'm glad you had a lot of kids, Mom. Thank you for that.
I'm glad
Mom.
too.
Yeah, we have a great family.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's just very freaking good show. And 11 is just so amazing. I love her looks and how she just stands and has like those epic poses, especially at the end there, and everyone together just standing strong.
Yes, with her
right,
pizza box glasses on.
Oh my God.
That was hilarious, and I was
That was
like
very-
complimenting Mike because I'm like, those were like perfectly shaved and
Yeah,
everything.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God! And then you know, Joyce and Jim.
Oh yes.
Hopper, I know we always say Hopper, but I love them together. They finally kissed in this episode. It's such a long episode that I'm like, was that last
I
episode?
know it, right?
Yeah, and so now they're together, and that's adorable, and a long time coming because we wanted them together since season 1.
That's right.
Big
And everything
time.
always got in the
Big
way.
time.
And poor Bob, not meaning him, because we love Bob too, and he was a
Yeah,
sweetheart, but yeah, and he had a
Yeah.
terrible death. And reliving that when Joyce was looking at the monitors and seeing the dog eating the guy. Oh my God.
And
Power
where
on
are they
us.
going to go on this date? Like half the town is gone.
Watch that building still be
I
there,
know,
right?
right?
We're going there.
I
Make
want my
it work.
breadsticks.
Oh, it'll be in the upside down. This is best of.
Yeah.
Go to the
I
next
think they're
town
so
over.
freaking adorable.
Yeah.
And I think the build up to that was great too, because it was so, I keep saying sad, but with Joyce seeing his scars
Oh, I
and
know. And how
yes.
he was beat.
injuries, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, and I thought she was going to break down there,
Yeah.
but you know,
Yeah,
She
she
wasn't
had to
gonna
come
see
right
it.
up to him and just, you know, talk to him about it and hug him because she was like so devastated
Yeah,
to see his back.
and I'm sorry I'm jumping, but he's fit too.
Isn't he?
You
I know. And
Yeah, he
everyone was
really
like
lost a lot of weight.
complimenting him.
He did.
He did.
I always love his character. There's nothing wrong with that, but he is so different, and it's good to see that because he went through a lot in Russia and was starved and
Yeah.
beaten, and
Yeah,
you know,
Definitely.
it changes you. So
Yeah, that's for sure. You
know,
don't get
Man.
much to eat over
luckily,
there.
he
Not in prison.
Not in prison.
yeah, and he looks a
For
little
sure.
fit, which is good instead of like too skinny or something.
Right, he had nothing to do but just, you know, work out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
And we saw a lot of Demogorgons and the Demo dogs, and
Yeah, and Yuri came through.
Oh,
he did.
Finally.
Thank God. Yeah. So Dimitri got to him.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's right, yeah.
That was a
That's
perfect
right.
plan.
And Owen's partner, that girl, that lady, got them. And
And hopefully
That's
Owens
right,
is still
that's
good.
Yes.
I know, I'm
Right,
really
we
hoping
can
he is
see him.
alive.
So,
Hope
Yeah,
they got
I'm
him out of
around
there.
here somewhere. I'm trying to think, like, although there's a lot of little things that were missing, but we did cover a lot of things, and what else?
Oh yeah,
Anything
the
else?
pizza van made it. I
That's
mean, that
right,
was
that's right,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That that made through this whole trek, like this whole adventure. And the salt, that was a good idea.
That was good. Very good.
You know, I knew exactly where to
That
go.
was
That's right.
perfect. That was great.
very
All for our joint here.
Mhm.
Let us have your restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, take the whole thing.
And it's so great because every character brings something to the plate, which is
Yes,
great.
yes,
You
yes.
know, like they all have
They all
ideas,
got
they
it
work
to the
well
table.
together, and they stick by the plan. And even
Oh, that's for
Erica
sure.
this season really being part of the group and serious and focused and truly one of them. you
Yeah,
know,
and,
definitely,
and
yeah.
they couldn't. They all agreed they weren't going to steer away from the plan. And poor Erica, she couldn't, you know, tell the other gang about the Phase 4
Oh my
because she
God,
was apprehended by Jason's friend there.
Yeah.
But it
What a
worked
cool
out.
idea.
Yeah, that did.
Very good
Max has
show.
gotta get better.
Very good. Wow.
You know, we never want a good thing to go to waste, and every season of this show has been fantastic, and I don't know which one's my favorite, but this one, I'm going to say that I'm just happy Hopper's alive, and because we ended ended off on a bad note last time, and so I really love this season, and I heard that there's going to be a 5th season, and now I'm like, but they have to keep going, but I know they can ruin stuff, but I think it's going to be the final season, but I'm like, no.
I know it.
Yeah, it can't end here.
No, definitely not here.
They
No,
can't.
that would
Oh
be
my
terrible.
gosh.
But I did hear that the Duffer Brothers, when they did the first season, that was going to be the only season, and 11 was supposed to die at the end. And I think Stephen was going to die too. And so they changed that. It was really popular, and I guess whatever happened, they signed on for more. And I'm like, yeah, I'm so happy they did, because that really worked out very well. They're very talented.
Yes.
Everyone involved in this is very talented.
It is.
So thank you so much for
And
your
the
hard,
music was
talented work.
great.
Oh,
The
that was
music.
good.
Oh yeah, everything. I just love the rocking out. Oh my God, that whole scene was great. Like you said with Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was in his glory.
Rest
Perfect.
in peace, Eddie.
Yeah, rest in
Yeah,
peace. I'm
Eddie,
so
we love
sad
you.
for him.
Yeah.
You know, once 11 brought Max back, that killed me. Like, I just got so emotional there. I'm like, oh gosh, she's still alive. And Eddie I cared for too. I mean, I feel bad when I get really upset over one person over the other. But, like, they were both very emotional.
They
And
were.
but
They were
when
very much.
11 brought her back, I was like, well,
Oh
maybe
my
she
God.
can still
Yeah.
reach out to Eddie and somehow
I
save
know.
him.
No,
No, I'm selfish, or I'm, like, more greedy where I want more. Ooh, so let us know what you thought of this season.
Yeah.
What are
Thumbs
your what do you think's gonna happen next time? What are your predictions?
I think 11 somehow, I'm hoping that Dr. Owens can come to 11, and between the both of them and Robin and Dustin, everyone
Everybody.
can just hone in on her powers. She can do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
She just has to get there. She
Yeah,
wasn't ready
no
this
doubt.
time, but she will be next time.
So
Yeah.
I kind of want to see more of 11's powers. I think that the Upside Down, we're going to see pretty much everything as one, and some of what Nancy saw in Vecna's visions of these monsters coming out and killing people. So maybe there won't be, because everyone's evacuating, it'll just be Hawkins. So they'll, and they'll go attack that, and maybe some people that are still there will also help out, and not just the kids. I'm hoping more people, instead of them just taking on the world on their own and never being able to talk about it. But that's kind of the point too,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
'cause
And hopefully Max will be okay and she'll come back. You know,
hopefully
have
she'll
her
wake
come.
up,
Yeah,
and I hope
have
she's
her
not
come.
blind. Oh my God,
Yeah.
poor
I know
thing.
it.
And her arms.
But if
Oh.
she is, at least she's alive.
That was
Oh my
that
gosh, it's-
killed me. That
That
broke
was
my heart
brutal,
so
man.
much. That was very
11
brutal to take
couldn't
in.
get there quick
No,
enough. She
no.
just, but Mike talking to her and, pouring it all
That was
out to
beautiful
her.
too. I love you.
He
I love
needed
you.
love you.
to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that
that
to
was
help
good.
her.
And, it was like meant to be there, because, if he said it before, even though it still has a lot of meaning, it wouldn't have as much of an impact as it did in that moment. So that was good.
Exactly. And if Jonathan didn't talk to Will wouldn't have talked to Mike to give him the, you have to talk to her.
Yeah,
So it was good.
the
So
hard
everyone's
talk,
conversation led to that moment.
Yeah, it was
It
good.
really helped out.
I love this picture that we keep seeing on the wallpaper, but I
Steve's
keep
butt.
looking at Steve's butt, and I'm like, that's a little messed up.
And the actor's probably saying, why'd you do that?
It's just a funny shot. I mean, it's a great picture, but it's just like.
Great shot.
So on that note, guys, I can't wait to read your
Keep
comments.
going.
If you're watching on YouTube, please watch our full reaction, because
Yes.
this episode was so good, and we were freaking out and so involved all the way through, like everything else we watched. But for a 2.5-hour episode, we could only show 10 minutes on YouTube legally.
I
So
know.
please check out the links below that help
check it
support our
out.
channel. We have a whole lot of shows and movies available, a big library of full reactions.
Subscribe to us, guys.
Please
Yes,
subscribe.
please.
We would love to grow so we
Yes.
can continue doing this.
Please.
Love you guys. Until next time, see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.